Okay, so you just pulled up to your campsite. You're about to get everything unloaded and you want to set up your rig. It's a very simple process. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to level it. Now you cannot leave the vehicle running when you level it. So the first thing you have to do is turn it off. Obviously your shades will have not been here, but you can start to put these up while you're doing that. And these connect with simple little suction cups on the side, and they connect right at the top. The nice thing about this rig, you're not really able to see anything in here when the main front windshield shade is up. So I need to shut my rig off, and now I need to stabilize it. So as we had showed before, the stabilizer is right here. You're going to want to hit the power button and you're going to want to hit auto level. And you're going to want to make sure everybody is out of the rig, or at least not moving when you do that. Now I've already cheated. If you look underneath, your front stabilizers will come down first. The nice thing about this though is you do have plenty of time, as they do come down slowly, to be able to put those two orange blocks underneath. Obviously those won't be there when you pull up to your campsite, so you'll have to take them out and put them underneath. It helps stabilize and allows there to not be any extra pressure put on maybe a soft surface, or maybe you're in gravel or something like that. So it just gives extra stabilization for your stabilizers. So you'll see the vehicle lift. And once it gets to a level in the front that it feels like it's stabilizing, it'll move to the back. Now if you do park this and plan to camp in an unlevel area, it may take it some time to stabilize where it is on an equal or equilibrium, I guess you could say, of the rig. Keep it on that. So obviously after you get the front stabilizer bricks underneath, you'll move to the back to put those under. Usually works well. I have one of my sons typically help me out with it, but I can also do it myself fairly quickly, as the stabilizer and blocks don't come down that fast. And you'll hear the air start to be released as it figures out how high or low it wants to raise. It may tilt from one side to another. It normally takes about 2 or 3 minutes for the vehicle to stabilize completely. The reason either you want to be completely still inside the vehicle or out of it completely is to make sure that it levels itself with no shifting weight anywhere. Because if you're shifting your weight, it could cause your slides to not come out evenly. And if that happens, it's a bigger problem that you need to fix later on. I'll include how to fix that as well. So the beeping has stopped on the stabilizer. Now it's time to get my slides out. So to do the slides, the vehicle will not operate, or the slides will not operate unless the vehicle is running. So I come back, I'm going to turn on my vehicle. Now, anytime you turn on a diesel engine, you have to warm up the fuel the fuel cells. So they click to the left and then back to the right there. And you'll watch the odometer, or your miles per hour. It will go all the way down and do a full cycle. And when it comes back again, you can turn it on. That means the fuel cells have heated up. Now, you will hear the beeping of the leveling area, which is fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. So, you have two areas in which to be able to bring in or bring out your slides. The easiest one to do it from is here. Most of the time you'll see the home screen. You'll go to the slide out screen. You'll hit confirm, and then I will begin to extend my bed slide, and he'll show you that. So we're extending it. You get closer to it so they can hear when the motor stops. And you go all the way until you hear that sound there, almost like the motors are rolling down. We're going to extend the living room slide. And again, the reason you want to make sure that the rig is level before extending these slides is simply put that if you slide out the slides on an unlevel rig, it will cause them to malfunction and you will not be able to bring them back in or take them back out without the slides being overridden. Your slide override is right here. These need to be unscrewed, taken out, and there is a system in which to re-override. I will include that video for you. It's frustrating at first, but it is a simple process once you get the hang of it. I'm just trying to keep you from not having to do that. Now, you've done everything that you need at this point with the vehicle on. There is no need to keep it on any longer. So we've turned it off. Now we need to go connect it to shore power. Open this. This is the only compartment you can't lock. Make sure you've got your watchdog. And there's no motor for this side of it. You just pull it all the way out. You can pull it as much or as little as you feel like you need to connect to 50 amps. This is a 50 amp rig. Do not try to connect to a 30 amp. You will not have power. You will not have all the things that you need. It needs to be connected to 50 amp. Now I always like to connect this before plugging the whole thing in, just because, as you didn't witness in the previous video, it's a little difficult to plug together and pull apart. But once you get it and it's solid and it's together, I always tend to pull this Ziploc bag over it just in case there's any rain or weather. It's been duct taped onto the watchdog, and then it just simply plugs in your circular prong and then your 3 rectangle prongs. You'll get your green lights to show that it's getting power, and now your rig is completely set up and ready to run things like the air conditioners, the microwave, all of those things. You can